It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. Yeah.
Welcome to the comic book show. This will not be over quickly. You will not enjoy this. I am not your king.
Don't quote a rape scene from a movie to start off the whole show.
Thought I would try something different today.
No, go back to the old one.
Welcome to the comic book show. This will not be over quickly.
Nope, don't do it again. That's even worse.
Hi, everybody. This show happens here at Twin Galaxies Live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. PST. It is where we gather an all-star cast of comic book experts from around the web to bring you this week's comic book news, reviews, previews, and discussion. This will not be over quickly. You will not enjoy this. I am not your king.
Something to repeat. It was first announced on Stan Lee's Facebook and Twitter accounts that Ranker Comics is having a contest right now. If you follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook, you are in the running to win a Guardians of the Galaxy poster signed by not just Stan Lee, but Michael Rooker, who starred in Guardians of the Galaxy as Yondu.
You should sign it as well. Just
I
to
should.
Sneak it in there.
I should.
Well, we're going to get right into the first segment of the night, which is
The Daily Planet. Anything that's happened as far as comics, video games, movies, television, or any other comic book related events. Every rumor you've heard about Suicide Squad is totally true. DC and Warner Bros. Confirmed that Jared Leto is cast as the Joker, Margot Robbie is cast as Harley Quinn, Tom Hardy is cast as Rick Flag, God, I'm gonna fail miserably at this person's name, Cara Delevingne as Enchantress, Australian actor Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang, and Will Smith as Deadshot.
That's interesting.
It's also reported that Jesse Eisenberg is still in talks to reprise his role as Lex Luthor in the film, and actresses being eyed for the role of Amanda Waller are Viola Davis from The Help, Octavia Spencer from Snowpiercer, and Oprah Winfrey.
Yes! She practically is Amanda Waller. Come on! She practically is Amanda Waller.
If you say so.
She's the only one with the money to actually make it happen if she wanted to make a Suicide Squad. It's reported that Kobe Smulders will once again be returning as Maria Hill in Captain America Civil War, but the size of her role will be determined by what stage of her pregnancy she's in. Ooh, you know what's funny? We can shoot Avengers and all that stuff on green screen and make the helicarrier completely out of nothing, but we can't expend some CGI on making a woman's baby bump a little bit smoother looking. I find that hard to believe. They should just literally have her in her costume, except like her costume has like a green circle like right here, and then they can make her as thin as they want. Hollywood, there's a bright idea. Come on now. Pregnancy should not keep you from doing your own stunts.
An official synopsis of the Fantastic Four reboot has popped up on Rotten Tomatoes. Go check it out if you'd like a good laugh.
Yeah, and the studio actually confirmed that synopsis is real. So,
Wow.
so
good.
That moves us into the very next segment of the night, which is
the Danger Room.
the X-Mansion.
No.
The X-Mansion.
It's not
Just sit there and look pretty. It's Marvel versus DC. It's the best of 5 rounds, and you get to decide who wins by voting in our very own chat.
Tonight, Team Marvel, Lucas and Jennifer.
What?
Team DC, Matt and his imaginary friend.
He's awesome, by the way.
So guys, Nova number 24, it's, you know, following all the Axis storylines and everything like that. Nova, who you guys know, is like this little kid. He's so, bleep me out now, he's so brave. He is fighting up against Claw, who is Hulk's Hulk. So he's like even bigger and stronger and meaner and everything in between. He takes Cable from the bridge that Claw destroyed, wraps him up, takes him out into space, because that's like the only way you can stop him. He saves the day, he saves the Earth, and he's brave.
DC is presenting Gotham by Midnight, #1. And the whole thing is somebody from Internal Affairs has been sent to a special division of the GCPD that has never had a single arrest, doesn't have any real files on what's going on, and is kind of questionable. Everybody keeps asking him, are you religious? Do you believe in the supernatural? And of course, the inspector keeps saying, no, not really. It's creepy that in Batman Eternal, we've heard about these 2 kids who got kidnapped. Now we're actually starting to see what happens to them when they come back. They start talking in weird tongues and looking creepy as hell. But it's the first time that DC has done a really creepy book that's not Vertigo. And I think it's a great premise and an awesome setup for what the hell's gonna happen. Yeah!
That's
Looks
very
like Marvel
RC.
takes it.
Marvel took it.
Superior Iron Man. This is issue 2. I presented the first issue not too long ago. This is an awesome book. I love it so much. Daredevil goes to Iron Man's island, which is on Alcatraz, saying, you know, you need to stop what you're doing. Tony is not taking it. He gets a hold of Daredevil's neck, saying, you know, you're always welcome, but if you do come back, check the attitude. He throws Daredevil into the ocean.
DC is going to present Batman Beyond Universe number 16. Terry is reunited with his father in the alternate Earth, which of course isn't really real, but it's interesting. The Batman Beyond Terry from the other universe is actually training against the classic Batman villains, which is awesome. Of course, back in our universe, Dick Grayson got the crap beaten out of him and he was kidnapped. Now, Bruce and Terry are currently estranged, so they're not working together. Terry ends up fighting the guy who kidnapped Dick and was able to take him down with the help of Barbara Gordon and Dick Grayson. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it ends on not such a happy note, maybe a little bit of a sadder note.
Ooh. DC has taken round 3, and they are on the board. Batman Beyond is always pretty fairly popular.
DC presents Secret Origins number 7. Now, the story that I'm going to focus on the most is the secret origin of the Huntress, because it starts off with her wearing Robin colors, and remember that she was the daughter of Batman and Catwoman on Earth 2. She's a fun-loving kid who has a mom who shoots guns at her and she dodges, who of course is Catwoman, who's super hot. There's a heavy allusion to Batman and Catwoman walking off to have sex, which is awesome. There's also some incredible boobs. Sorry, I'm playing the cheap shots, but it's really great art and the boobs are a good way to showcase that.
So Captain America and the Mighty Avengers, number 2 coming at you! The Mighty Avengers, or who used to be the Mighty Avengers, are fighting the Fast Five. They take him out, no problem, anything like that. So Luke Cage has a meeting with the Mighty Avengers saying that he's sold the Avengers. He sold the Mighty Avengers. And everyone's like, what? Why don't you talk to us about this? Why don't you, loop us in on the conversation first? He says, I didn't consult you because none of this is your damn business, any of you. I sold what was mine. I sold what I had with my own hands, the brand and the operation I built. Blue Marvel says, you'll be hearing from my lawyer, and She-Hulk standing right there saying, hey, I am your lawyer.
Alright guys, well it looks like DC takes it, reversing a 2-0 to a 2-3 victory for DC. DC wins the week, and because it's just me, I get to put the little mark on the board.
Put the little tally mark on the board. Well, congratulations, Marvel.
Yeah, congratulations.
Alright, well that moves us into our very next segment of the show, which is the
Infinity Gauntlet. It's where you guys, the audience, get to give us suggestions about who would win in a fight. Like, let's say, Iron Man versus Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis. That would actually be a kind of a cool
Yeah,
fight.
it would be. Ooh, okay, how about
never
Flash
played
versus Arrow? Keep it relevant.
So, there's many characters named Flash. Well, we're going with Barry Allen, right?
Yeah.
They all have the same powers, though. They just can run fast. That's all they can do, is run fast. That's their only power.
So Arrow, what's he got? He shoots good.
What's he got? What's Arrow have?
He's not an expert, but he's a good martial artist.
Okay.
And he is an expert marksman.
Can he see where Flash is going with Flash being fast?
Depends which Flash we're going with.
To be a marksman,
Barry
you have
Allen.
to see your target.
Well, I mean, which iteration of Barry Allen? Here's the thing, though. I'm going to go with Arrow on this one. The problem with the Flash, especially the TV show Flash, Wally West, not so much older Barry Allen, but the newer Barry Allen, you have to give them a foible. And unfortunately, Barry is arrogant because of his speed. He thinks slower than he acts. So a lot of his actions just lead him to do dumb things. I mean, the trailer exemplified it pretty well. Green Arrow was able to just set up a crossbow behind him. And then when he runs up to deliver whatever witty line, Arrow just shoots him in the back. You vote Flash, I vote Green Arrow.
I feel like Flash has got too much going for him in terms of power. We can always say, yeah, he's smart. Arrow is smarter. He can strategize against that. But he vibrates through.
But he can only do it when he knows it's coming or when he pays attention. Okay, deciding opinion, Lucas.
I think it's really a toss-up. Like, either one of them could win, because Ollie has all the tricks up his sleeve, and Flash has the speed. I'm gonna give it to Flash just because if he is aware of what's happening, he would be able to dodge it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to the Flash.
Thank you for tuning in to the Comic Book Show. Happens here every Wednesday from 9 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. PST.
Guys, thank you so much for being part of the Comic Book Show, and we will see you next Wednesday.
Tell your friends.
Common Galaxies.
I want claws to come out of my hand right now. Wolverine claws.
That's awesome.
It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. Yeah.